I grew up in a family where I was made to shut up for having an opinion. I was made to stay within my limits. I was never pushed forward to achieve something. I was always told that I must never talk back. I must never portray my talents. I must never sharpen my skills. And it took a toll on me. Right? It had a very serious impact on my self-esteem, on my self-worth. And it carried like that. It carried on like that till I was in college. Up till high school, I would say. When I went to high school, that's when I started to understand that no, I cannot be like this, because I was very introverted. I was very reserved. I never talked that much. I never opened up that much. I never understood how to create connections, how to make friends, genuine friendship. I never understood the value of human interaction because I was always introverted. Which the truth is, I always wanted to mix with people and mingle and, eventually have a girlfriend and etc., etc., and so on and so forth. So it was until high school that I realized that these kinds of skills of being antisocial, which I was not, but I didn't know how to navigate the world, because from high school onwards you tend to understand that you have to, after high school you're going to go to college, and then after college you're going to go into the world. Right from college onwards, you have to learn how to make friends, you have to learn how to communicate, how to articulate, how to mix, and how to get along with people. If you don't learn how to do that, what will happen? You'll be left alone. You'll have lots of difficulty in life. So that carried on my very low self-esteem, my very low self-worth, self-image. It carried on. It carried on until college. But then when I was in college, I started making amendments. I met a few friends, and they were very good to me. It turned out that I attracted the same kinds of friends who were just like me. So maybe it's that saying that you don't get what you want, you get what you are. I think so, it's true. Who knows? But when it comes to me, what I experienced, that was the case. So this video, the reason why I made this video is to tell you that, is to teach you and tell you what I have learned, and to tell you that it's okay. Whatever happened to you happened for a reason. If you are still living within your cocoon, I would use that word for the lack of better words, cocoon of self-deprecating thoughts and ideologies, where you're not good enough, you're not meant to achieve more, you're not meant to achieve anything in life, then I would like to tell you that that's wrong. That's false. You are meant to achieve. You are meant to be somebody out there. You're meant to be all you can be. You're meant to become the best version of yourself. So my friend, it's time to embrace your best self. Because if you don't, you'll be stuck there forever and ever. Amen. And that is scary. If you don't do that, then what you gonna do? What's the alternative? Now the alternative is worse. The alternative is being miserable. The alternative is being left alone, huddled up in the corner, crying, depressed, popping pills, alcoholism, drug addiction, anything. You just name it. You're going to cope with vices. And many people do that. Many. I've seen many people do that. I've seen many countless people who cannot or who did not do the things that they wanted to do, but they did not do it. And because of that, it bugs them. It eats them from within. So, from the outside, what do? They cope. They cope doing what? Vices. Alcohol, drugs, all that stuff. Cigarettes, pills, something. Antisocial behavior. Having bad relationships with everybody. Making everybody's lives miserable. Because the people who are destined to go to hell, they do not like going to hell alone. They want friends with them. That's how it is. They always want friends with them to go with them to hell. That's the thing. You have to bring out that best self of yours. You have to understand that whatever happened to you, all those people who criticized you, all those people who talk shit about you, all those people who did not believe in you, you just have to forgive them. You can't be bitter and resentful. Maturity is not growing up and becoming bitter and resentful and hating the people who did bad to you. Maturity is growing up and looking at the face of those people who did bad to you and telling them, I forgive you. In spite of what happened to you and what they did to you, you still have a little bit of kindness left in you. And you say, it's right, it's all right. What you did, you did. There's something wrong with you, man. You did that to me. There's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me. So I forgive you and I forget you, that's all. That's maturity. That's how you become a mature human being. You have to understand that obstacles will come. But the obstacle is the way, right? The obstacle is the way. When you face these obstacles, let's call them fears, they fear you, right? So they're fears. When you face these fears, what will happen? One by one, if you face these hurdles, these obstacles, these fears, it's not that you'll become fearless or something, some Hercules or something, no. You'll come out the other side, brave, courageous. That's what's important. And that's what's so significant about it. That's what's so beautiful. The more you face your fears one by one, the braver you become, the more courageous you become. That's the incredibility and the phenomenality of facing your fears one by one at a time. Make sure you do that, because that's very important. There are uncountable people out there in the world, who live within that cocoon that we talked about. Self-deprecating ideological cocoon. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. Me? That? Oh no, I can't do that. It's tough. I want to do it, but I won't do it. Make me look stupid. Those people, they just cope. They never live their true potential. And they die. They die from the inside. And when they're on their deathbed, that's when they regret. Do you know what? I read the study. I don't know the specifics, alright? Don't quote me on this. I might not be accurate, I'm saying, but I think so. It's more than 76% of people on their deathbeds, their regrets were not mistakes that they committed during their lifetime. Their regrets was not doing the things that they wanted to do. Yeah, that's what they regretted the most. The things that they wanted to do, they never did it. They regret that, not mistakes. And that's also true with us, right? We forget our mistakes very easily. But the thing that we want to do but we never do, it bugs us. It bugs us, right? It keeps on bugging us. That's human nature. That's how human beings are. So don't be one of those people who will be on their deathbed and regret that, oh, I could have done that, but I didn't do it. Why? Because I was so afraid that people might judge me. Why? Because I was so afraid that I might fail. How will I deal with that? How could I deal with that if I fail, if people laugh at me, people criticize me? Well, criticism comes only from below, not from above. From above, only feedback. You always get feedback from above. You don't get criticism. Insecure people criticize you. Secure people do not. They give you feedback. They tell you, they point out your shortcomings so that you can do a better job next time. Those are secure people. Those are true, genuine human beings who are there to help you, not there to tarnish your name, not there to talk down on you, not there to erode your self-confidence little by little every day. No. Real friends are there to help you grow. Those are real friends, my friend. Those are friends. It's very hard to get, but you don't get what you want, you get what you are. So you have to work on yourself first. Nobody can love you if you don't love yourself. Nobody will respect you if you don't respect yourself. It's because you love yourself, that's why you love everybody else. And when you love everybody else, people love you back. It's because you respect yourself, that's why you respect others. And when you respect others, they respect you back. But for that, you must be a person with self-love. You must be a person with high self-respect, with a good self-image, with things highly of themselves. That's how you must be like. It takes time, but it's worth it. Now, how do you do that? You contemplate and meditate on the things that bug you, things that make you feel less in life. You think, and then you write them down. Now, this is a very scary thing, all right? It's very scary to write down the things that really, really make you look bad, make you look less. But it's worth it. And once you've identified the root cause of the problems, you work on them one by one. Think of the solutions, and they come to you. I don't know whether you believe in God or not, but I do believe in God. They just come to you. God will send. God will give you answers. God will just make things happen for you. But you must take action. And you must be receptive to those answers, because those answers might come in the form of opportunities. Those answers might come in the form of an email, in the form of a DM, in the form of a friend. You never know. You never know. They can come in anyway. But you have to start contemplating. You have to start meditating. Maybe praying too. You have to start writing down the things that really bug you. And then work on each and every one of them. One by one. One at a time. Because I guess if you're watching this video, you're an adult. You're grown up, you're an adult. So it's been so many years, right? That those things have been bugging you and you've been keeping them away for a long time. So it will take time. Some things have become muscle. Muscle become a pattern, like a habit, a paradigm. Now to take that paradigm and break it into pieces and just dismantle it and create a new paradigm, it takes time. It takes a lot of time. It's not a thing that's done in one day. You cannot do that. It takes some time. But you have to start somewhere. Every great destination starts with the first single step. That's the only thing that I'm going to talk about in this video. On how to embrace your true best self. Your best self. Because you have to. When you put yourself out there and you let go of your facade, your facade, let's call it facade, all right? Your facade of not being good enough because you were told to shut up. You were told to not have opinions. You were told to not put yourself out there, never be seen. Why? Because when you get seen, you can't deal with that. Because of that, you put on that facade. And okay, yeah, I'm fine, I'm good. Even though I have lots to work on, but I'm just good. I'm fine. Fine. I'm happy. Like that. That's not how you live. That's a disgusting way to live. That's a pathetic way to live. So embrace your true self. All right. Shed light on it. Don't just numb yourself every day. Do what you gotta do. Do your duty. You came here for a reason. Not just to just come and go. Like, no. There's a reason why you're here on earth. You were not here by accident. You're here with a purpose. Now you must accept yourself first. Then go out there and find your purpose. Alright, my friend. That's all for today. Make sure to subscribe and send this to somebody. Like share this video to somebody who needs it. If you got any value from it, please like the video and comment down below about your thoughts and emotions. Maybe I might reply. I will reply. Right? Thank you very much. And we'll meet again in the next video. Till then, keep living and keep grinding and never give up. Stay safe.